What psychometric principles explain MCAT score scaling? Imagine taking a test where your score depends not just on how many questions you get right but also on how hard the test is that day. That's what happens with the medical college admission test. The way your raw score turns into a final score is guided by some key psychometric principles. These principles make sure scores are fair and consistent, no matter which version of the test you take. One of the main ideas is called equating. Think of it like a scale that adjusts scores based on the difficulty of each test form. Since different test versions have questions that vary in difficulty, raw scores alone wouldn't be fair. Equating takes your raw score and adjusts it so that it reflects your true ability, no matter which test you sat for. This process makes sure that a score of 1 to 5 in one test means the same as a 1 to 5 in another, even if the questions were slightly easier or harder. Another principle involved is standardization. This means setting a common scale so scores follow a predictable pattern. Most test takers score around the middle of the scale, which helps medical schools interpret scores reliably. The scaled scores for each section range from 118 to 132, with 1 to 5 being the middle point. When you add up the four sections, your total score ranges from 470 to 528. This standardized system helps compare applicants fairly, regardless of when or which test they took. The scoring system also doesn't penalize wrong answers. So, guessing is encouraged because it doesn't hurt your raw score. This influences how raw scores are calculated but doesn't change the equating process. It's designed to reward knowledge and reasoning, not just test-taking strategy. All these principles work together to make sure your final MCAT score truly reflects your abilities. They help prevent differences in test difficulty from unfairly affecting your score. That's why the medical college admission test uses equating and standardization, so that every applicant is judged on a level playing field. Understanding this can help you see why preparing broadly for all sections is important, and why the final scores are a fair measure of your readiness for medical school.